trying to find a ways to push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thundered, but I bring the heat like the summer. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. This is taken at his 4. Able to slither by. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 8, read. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Off play action. Sanders sliding out of the pocket. Complete to Jones. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Sanders. From the gun, he'll throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 23 yards on the play.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Let's go.
Sanders now operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. To throw is Sanders. To throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Packers! Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Daniels. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. From the gun, Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll get 3 up. Sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Sanders. And he's got some space here. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
On 1st down, Daniels. He's going to wind up and air it out. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We got 4. We got 4. Max 50, Max 50, Max 50. Yeah. You don't want it. Ready.
Sanders on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Now a give, right side. Foreman.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Let him go.
Now Sanders from the gun, he'll throw. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go now. 15 line. 15 line. So don't say nothing.
Jones. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that will be incomplete. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work. Across midfield.
Complete to number 14. It's a gain of 35. First down, Lions.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. That's low. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21.
Go. 18 Gator.
First down,
play fake. Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front.
I like hardcore better, but it don't really matter. Hardcore.
You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners.
Sounds gay, right?
Gay shit again, T. Here we go with the gay shit again, T.
Watch that leverage on this drive. 3 yard burst to start.
You can start off by saying hello, T. And then talk shit to
T, I hop in the party and the first thing I hear is hop on my John.
Patterson.
hello, Jake.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Okay, now you
Give him 18 on that play. And Green Bay has the first as well. Ball up to the 35 now.
After watching that, there's some shit I didn't even, like, I was young when Jordan was making his run.
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. It's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
I think he's in a bad again right now.
On the sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
So he was 10. So he was 10-0 in Jake's league, right? And I kept telling him, like, bro, you're only undefeated and in first place in the division because I don't play no more. And I'm like, I'll come out of retirement and beat your ass. And then they start talking all this shit. Like, all this, you quit so people learn how to defend you. And so you quit leagues and I'm not the same. And once I beat you, you'll make an excuse that you ain't played in months. And I'm like, Scott, I ain't played in months and I'll still blow you out, bro. So I joined the league as the Browns, played him, and beat him 42-17. And then he was, bro, I beat his ass.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Patterson, this one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
He was big time solid. Because Andy was like, yo, hop on. Andy said,
gains back to back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
And he was like, nah, bro.
This quarterback, 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down.
I was like, yeah, hop on Call of Duty now. I was like, nah, bro.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Damn, okay.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
He don't play Call of Duty.
Defense able to get
Nah, he does. He just was so sorry he got his ass beat. Like, I told him, though, like, bro, like, because he was like, oh, I beat you. He's like, I've beaten you 3 times. And I'm like, bro, we played like 12, 13 times. He's like, we've only played 8 times. And I'm like, we're in the same division and we're in multiple leagues together at once. Like, we play way more than 8 times, bro.
Running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And I'm like, and the only reason you beat me anytime is because I'm like, maybe one of your wins was legit. I'm like, the rest of them, I felt bad. So then I let you come back and then you ended up getting a dub because of it. Like, I'm not going to be in a party to hear you bitching or nothing. I'm just going to fuck you up. And that's what I did.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover. But if there's ever a good time to do it, preseason. Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go.
I did him dirty.
And maybe he'll remember, hey, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
It was just funny. All that shit he talked, he had nothing to say when the game was over.
Nothing. What could he say, though? There was nothing he could say after that. There was nothing.
Hell no, he can't say shit after that.
Hey, but he was talking mad shit, bro. Like, he was like, oh,
like he was good,
I've got so much better, you don't understand. And he came in and blew his ass out, bro.
The positioning here
and to be honest, nah, he didn't really trash. And to be honest, it was 42-17. It shouldn't even been 17. He got a fucking lucky kickoff return to start the game.
Yeah, he started the game with a lucky touchdown on a kick return. Yeah, it shouldn't even been 17.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It was funny because I look, so I ended up, like, whoever had the Browns before I took over traded Odell for a 1st-round pick, 6th-round pick, and Sterling Shepard. I don't know, but so anyways, long story short. I ended up having the Ravens draft pick on my team, J.K. Dobbins, the running back. So I had Nick Chubb and J.K. Dobbins. So then I busted out a 74. I had over 100 yards rushing with Dobbins. But I busted out a 74-yard run with J.K. Dobbins on him, right? So then I'm like, yo, I'll trade you J.K. Dobbins. I'll give you your running back. He was like, oh, I don't need to. I got one of the best running backs in the league. I'm like, who? I didn't see no top running back. You talking about the one that had 20 yards rushing? You got back up, bud.
And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, great. Hold on. Sit right here. Hold on.
Watch the sit. Six. Pull it high. He's checking.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of
rush coming, and he's taken down. They're going to want to touch it. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Patterson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
All right, good job, man. But stay away from the stuff over
there. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
On the tower to your left, up high to your left,
here after the INT on the last drive. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Patterson. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, exit.
On 3rd down, Patterson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted.
All right.
But it is 3rd down, so the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Leo.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 3rd and 2, Daniels. Going up top. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. He'll have a first down past the 40.
3rd.
All right.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Justin Jackson, 75 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Mike,
not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2.
Tell us because that box is trash.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. A About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And he's got his man on the out route.
This can never match everything.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Patterson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Head logo. Hey, lock it. Lock the screen. Check. Let go.
They run again with Jackson.
How do I miss those tackles, bro? So
touchdown, Detroit. Justin Jackson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Oh, never mind. That's his sport. Here, this one. Never mind. I thought that other controller got here, but it didn't. All right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy, and that particular play just came from the outside.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
I bet. Because my uncle just got his PS4 Pro, so he's going to want to download the game again.
Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's low. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense.
You still can't find
Reading
nobody
your
to teach?
keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Throwing on first down. Daniels. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's low. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Rock it.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lions touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Camping bitches.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra
Shit's
point.
become pathetic. Shit's become pathetic.
Oh, shit.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4.
I just hit that dude, Cardi, with a whole clip.
Started, the Green
yeah,
Bay
that's the juggernaut. I had him with a rocket and a whole clip.
Get anything going.
And it didn't kill him?
From deep inside their own territory,
you need a whole bunch to kill him.
I hit him with and I got FMJ.
You need a couple. Yeah, that's the juggernaut, though. That's the kill streak.
5 sacks now that they've
He got lucky and got it in
so
a care
far.
package.
It feels like the witching hour.
I heard the care package.
Stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
I had him with C4, a rocket, and a whole
Protection
clip.
has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
I would have ended up killing it if the game didn't end and we didn't win.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw. Patterson. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big 30-yard play on third.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Patterson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Edwards. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
On 1st and 10, Patterson. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards, the final tally. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
Spilled all your chips all over the floor. You made diaper change.
Atlanta, our apologies.
Diaper change. Get clean.
On 1st down,
get clean.
Daniels. He's going to go for a big play now, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside under a heavy rush. possession. Down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long.
Cardi,
As they come up facing second and a bundle. Second and 15.
I'll be able to hear you, though.
All right.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Ready?
Throwing on third and long. Patterson. A dump underneath to Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. Looking to throw. Patterson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On first down, they run with Howard. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jordan Howard, 34 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
80 weapon. Go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the
rush coming, and he's taken down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there. So bring him down shy of the 20.
It's the same
2 yards on the
pickup
pickup there. It's fourth down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. James now to return. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Detroit. He returns that punt 73 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. After the run by Foreman, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Patterson. And that'll be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, check. Mike 50. Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
10 logo.
36-yard line.
He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
91.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.